Today we're going to be looking at some Aegis gun cleaner and gun oil here, and we're going to try it out, and that's coming up next year on Just Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. What we're going to do today is try out the Aegis lubricant and the gun cleaner here. Let's take it over to the table, I'll tell you some features about it, and then we'll clean the gun up and see how it works. Let's start off with the lubricant. It has excellent extreme pressure protection, reduces coefficient of friction, superior performance under most demanding conditions, outstanding corrosion inhibiting characteristics, prevents micro pitting and surface fatigue, extended performance and wear protection for all your gun parts that you need the lubricant on. Now the cleaner has some great characteristics too that I really like. It is non-toxic, non-flammable, biodegradable, and it is safe on most firearm finishes. According to the company, they have yet to find a finish that their cleaner will mess up. Now that we're at the table, if you guys saw the last video this 1911 was in, I started having a couple malfunctions, nothing real bad, but it's because this gun is really dirty and I neglected it. Didn't clean it for a couple of range trips. And as you guys can see here, you can see how dirty it is, how gunked up it is inside there. We're going to get the Borescope out here in a second and take a look at it. But I just wanted to show you guys how filthy this thing is. This thing had a bunch of rounds put through it over Labor Day and 4th of July, and it didn't get cleaned. Like I said, neglect on my fault. My son fell in love with this gun. He's been shooting the crap out of it. Barrel bushing. We can see right there. Very, very dirty gun here. So I figured what better way to test out this gun cleaner than to do this. So what I got right here right now is the gun cleaner. I'm going to spray some of this on here. We're going to let it sit for a little bit. I'm going to spray all the parts that are dirty. And then I'm not going to do this yet because I'm going to get the Borescope out and show you guys that. And then I'm going to spray top of this. And as I mentioned, this cleaner, they have yet to find anything that this cleaner hurts. So it's very good. So I'm not afraid to spray it on anything. So now let's get the Borescope out. All right, now you can see we got the Borescope out here. I'm just looking over all the parts here and everything. This is a old Tesla one. I did a review on it a few years ago, and actually I thought I either lost it or I sold it. I ended up finding it in the closet the other day, and I was like, man, that's going to work out perfect for this. So what we're going to do now is I've got the barrel right here. I just got the camera pointed at the computer here. Then let's go inside. Looks like it needs to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to adjust the brightness on it here real quick. Now I got the barrel. We're going to look inside of here. We can see how very crusty that is. Very crusty. Right now I just got the straight angle on there. Very, very dirty inside of here. What we'll do is get this, go back on there. That was the end right there. We'll get the mirror on this and we'll take another look at it here with the mirror. But you can see how dirty the inside of this barrel is. You can probably see right there where I hit some of the camera on there and knocked some of the dirt out. Let's get a mirror on this and take a look at it again with the mirror. Now we're going to go back in here with the mirror, see what we can see here. See, pretty dirty in there, spin it around. Looks like I can't tell if that's some lead right there. Another piece of either jacket or lead. Last 50 rounds I shot in this was lead. Everything else shot in it was copper jacket. So you can see as we're going down the barrel here, I'm trying to spin it, there is some gunk up in here. So this is going to be a good test of what it's going to be like to clean this out with this cleaner. Another piece right there. Go a little bit further down. Now we can see the end of my hand there. Look at the crown. Definitely could see some dirt and debris in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this barrel out. All right, we're going to take some of the cleaner here. I'm just going to spray it down inside of there. Spray it outside of it because it's a little bit dirty. We're going to let this sit for a little bit, and then we're going to check it out afterwards and see what it looks like. Now while we got the barrel sitting there soaking, this is soaked while we were doing the rest of it. Just want to get in here, start wiping it off. Looks like everything's coming off pretty good. Look at that. This thing was filthy. We'll get this all cleaned up here and take a look at it now that you guys seen it. Get this all cleaned up here. Now before we go to the slide, I just want to show you guys how good this cleaned up here. There's a look at the rail. Check right there. Everything came out all nice and clean. Now what I want to do is show you guys the rag. Show you how dirty this thing was. That was pretty nasty there. And quite a few spots. This gun was very dirty. Now let's go to the slide. Now the slide is sat in here for a pretty long time, soaking. You can see how grimy it is. I got a new blue rag here. We can see all that gunk that's up in here. I'm just going to try to get some gunk on it to show you guys. There you go. This thing was pretty nasty also. I also got the Q-tips and everything out to get down in the rails, but I just wanted to give this thing a quick wipe down so you guys can see how clean this got just that quickly. Try to get some down in here real quick. This stuff works really well. Clean it up real nice. Now I'm going to get a detail clean on it. I'm going to get the Q-tips and everything out, clean that out, and then we'll be back to look at the barrel. Now look at how clean the inside of this is. This cleaner is working really good on it. I'm impressed so far. This thing was filthy. It cleaned it up real nice. Once again, that new rag I used, this thing was pretty gunked up even on the frame. So now let's move on to the barrel. Now on the barrel, I just want to show you the hood. You can see how it's really dirty right there. Pretty nasty. We're just going to wipe the outside of this off here real quick before we look at the inside. And you can see how that just wiped off with this dirty rag. It just wipes off real clean. This stuff works real great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean the barrel out. I'm going to run the brush through it and then the cleaning patches through it, and we'll see what it looks like on the camera. Now I'm going to scrub out the barrel here, and yes, I'm still using my Boost Steady kit from Amazon. I love this cleaning kit. It is great, and it comes with everything you need. They clean every gun from 17 on up to 12 gauge. I love that kit. I'll leave a card up above for you guys to check the video out. Now all I did was scrub the barrel out. I haven't even ran a patch through it yet. Let's pop this in here and see what this looks like now. Spin it around here. Man, that is looking a lot cleaner. Go a little bit further down. Looks like all the fouling's out of it now. And like I said, I haven't even ran a patch through this yet. Go down a little bit further. Spin it around here. Alright guys, we're right at the end. I'm going to take the mirror off again. We'll go through it one more time. Okay, now I got the mirror off of this, so we're just going to put it right back in here. Take a look at this barrel again. Like I said before, I haven't even ran a patch through it yet. Spin it around here. Looks like most of the debris and everything is out of here that was in here. Let's go ahead and run a patch through this. We'll go down to the very end here. We'll run a patch through it and check again after we run some patches through it. Now we got our 45 jig on here. Run the first patch through. And look at that, guys. There's barely anything on that. Knock it off here. Take a look at it here. That's where it was punched through. Guys, that is amazing that cleaner did that. This was the first patch through it, and there's barely any black on it. I'm going to run a patch through it a couple more times, and I'll be right back. Now, this is the dirtiest patch after scrubbing it and then running a patch through. This was the very first one. I put one more patch through it, and there wasn't nothing on it. This cleaner is amazing. Let's get the camera back out and look inside it again. Now I got the mirror back on the camera. Let's take a look at it with the mirror here. Go in. This is in the chamber. I'm going to have to probably scrub that out a little bit better. But let's get into here. I'm going to go down just to see if we can see anything all the way down the barrel. Pretty much not seeing anything. Then I'm going to just spin it a little bit. Go back through here. I am not seeing anything on this, guys. Very, very impressed with the cleaner. So now let's get this thing put back together and get some oil on it. Now I'm going to use their lubricant here, and what they do is they have a twist top on this to let some out. This is supposed to be like a flow control on the tip of it. So I'm just going to put some in here. Try to do a little drop in the locking lugs. Looks like I need to open it up a little bit more. Ooh, now it's pouring out. I don't know if I like that about it. That might be a little bit better. They had a different way to control the flow, but you can see the oil on it. I'm going to slosh it around here. I'm going to put some in the grooves of the rail, locking lugs, and everywhere where I put oil on the 1911, and I'll be right back. Now I got the gun put back together and got it oiled the way I like it oiled. We're going to safety check it here real quick. Nothing in the chamber down there. Man, it's actually nice and shiny. No magazine, so we're safe here. And I want to tell you guys, this thing, I thought it was buttery smooth before. That oil, this is a lot smoother. I cannot wait to fire this gun again. So far, I'm giving this stuff a thumbs up. So as you guys can see, this stuff worked great. Cleaned it up real nice, and now it's lubricated the way it should be. This stuff looks like it's going to be a good product to use, so I highly recommend it, so go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.